everyone. So this is the first time we've got together like this. Many of you have still switched off your video. If you can switch on your video, it will be wonderful. आप अपना वीडियो ऑन कर पाए तो बहुत अच्छी बात. Thank you, Reha Mataji. Thank you, Mamta Mataji. Anita Mataji also has blessed us. Thank you. Okay, very good. So today is a very special subject. बहुत महत्वपूर्ण विषय है आज का. To know someone who is not very popularly known, but who is very important for us to know. We'll discuss why very soon. So all of you who have chosen to be part of this discussion are very fortunate. They'll get to know about someone whom they should know for sure. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Chaitanya. Not a very famous personality like Lord Krishna, Lord Ram, Narsimha. But for us, people of Kali Yuga, he is more important than all of them. Who? Lord Chaitanya. So knowing Lord Chaitanya is more important than knowing anybody else. Okay, am I audible? Tushya Mata, Sunita Mata, any problem? Am I audible? Okay. And I'm finding myself completely incapable of touching the subject matter, but I'm sure with your blessings and Lord Chaitanya's blessing, I'll be able to utter a few words about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And this is just a trailer. Okay, in 1.5 hours, I will only touch upon the subject. You have to continue this journey after this session. ठीक है, यात्रा केवल आरंभ होगी आज, समाप्त नहीं होगी. To know more about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you have to put personal endeavors. ठीक है. But I'll keep sending relevant videos, lectures, so that you can know more about Lord Chaitanya. And why it is special time to know about Lord Chaitanya? Because on 18th of March is Gaur Purnima, appearance day of Lord Chaitanya. Around 500 years back, Lord Chaitanya appeared on this planet Earth for a very specific purpose, which we will discuss. So I'll be sharing presentation. I'll be quoting from various scriptures. So today I'm not going to discuss about pastimes, leelas of Lord Chaitanya, but about the tattva. Who is Lord Chaitanya? Pastimes come later. If you don't understand who the person is, what is the greatness of the person, and if you hear pastimes, you will not be able to relish. Now, Krishna stealing butter. What is so great about stealing butter? It makes it special because Krishna is stealing butter, who is the Supreme Lord. Then stealing butter is special. Correct? Krishna runs away from the battlefield. Many people run away. So what is special about Krishna running away? It is the Supreme Lord who is the most powerful personality in the entire of creation. He is running away from battle. That makes it special, isn't it? If Narendra Modi comes and brooms on the road, it makes it special. Many people broom on the road. What makes it special? It is the Prime Minister of India brooming on the road, isn't it? So first we should know who the person is, what is his opulence, what is his greatness, what is his Aishwarya, before we touch upon pastimes, his Leela. Okay. So today our subject matter is Tattva, the truth about Lord Chaitanya, not about his pastimes. Okay. And Tattva is more philosophical, so you have to be very attentive. Okay. I'll go very slow, as slow as possible, but you need to be attentive all the time. So no multitasking while hearing this lecture. Okay. Just focus on, our attention span in the current modern age is how much? Just 5 seconds. Statistically proved. Just 5 seconds attention span. Our attention goes here and there every 5 seconds. So you have to really put endeavor to be attentive. Okay. Are you with me? Yes. Okay. Let me share. Everybody is comfortable with English? Anyone who would like me to speak in Hindi? Anyone? Or mix? Okay, English is okay, everyone? If anyone is not comfortable, please let me know. Okay. Let me share the presentation. Okay, can you see Lord Chaitanya in front of you? Okay, so Lord Chaitanya has appeared in front of us before his appearance day on 18th of March. Okay, so my objective of today's discussion is to raise our Chaitanya consciousness. After this session, consciousness about Chaitanya, Lord Chaitanya, should be elevated. We should know more about Lord Chaitanya, purpose of his appearance, and his contribution, especially for the people of Kali Yuga after this session. That is the prime objective. Okay. By the face of it, he looks very ordinary person, like one of us, isn't it? Shailja Mataji, you want to say something?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam, aapko sabi bhakta ko. Yes, Prabhuji, I think Hindi, everybody will be comfortable. I mean, just few of us will be fine with English, but my mother is also sitting. I mean, she understands English, but I think...
Okay, I'll try to make it English. Hindi plus English.
Okay, Prabhuji, thank you. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
ओके, तो दिखने में चैतन्य महाप्रभु एकदम साधारण से दिखते हैं, हमारे जैसे 2 हाथ हैं, हमारे 2 पांव हैं, 2 आंखें, हमारे जैसे बाल हैं, है ना? But if you look at Vishnu, he looks very different with 4 hands and carrying Padma, Gada, Sudarshan Chakra. So देखने में लगता है कि भगवान है, लेकिन इनको देखने में लगता नहीं भगवान है ना? इसलिए बहुत से लोग समझ नहीं पाते, इसलिए बहुत से कम लोग हैं जो जानते हैं कि चैतन्य महाप्रभु असलियत में कौन है, स्वयं भगवान है। प्राय स्पेशली भारतवर्ष में, स्पेशली इन इंडिया, lot of people worship lot of people, लॉट ऑफ डेमीगॉड्स, कई देवी देवताओं की पूजा करते हैं। क्यों करते हैं? क्योंकि उनके माता पिता करते थे, उनके दादा दादी करते थे। लेकिन क्यों करते हैं ये उनको ज्ञान नहीं है। दे वर्शिप समवन, बट व्हाई दे वर्शिप, whom they worship, they have no idea. गणपति बाबा मोरिया कहने वाले बहुत हैं, लेकिन गणपति जी हैं कौन वाकई में तत्व रूप से नहीं जानते, है ना। बम बम भोले, लॉर्ड शिवा को बहुत से लोग पूछते हैं, उनके नाम पे भांग भी पीते हैं, चरस गांजा भी लेते हैं, लेकिन जानते नहीं कि शिवा हैं कौन। What will actually please Lord Shiva, they don't know. They do everything which will displease Lord Shiva in the name of worshipping Lord Shiva. है ना? क्यों ऐसा? They don't know who is Lord Shiva. सिद्धांत नहीं जानते, प्रिंसिपल नहीं जानते, तत्व नहीं जानते, इसलिए अपने मन माने ढंग से इन देवी देवताओं की पूजा करते। तो चैतन्य महाप्रभु का नाम जानना काफी नहीं है, कौन है ये जानना आवश्यक है। तभी वी विल बी एबल टू सरेंडर एट हिज लोटस फीट, तभी हम समर्पित हो पाएंगे। अन्यथा तो ऐसे पूजा करने वाले बहुत हैं और हम भी वैसे बन जाएंगे, जस्ट फॉर द सेक ऑफ डूइंग इट, just as a formality. But we don't want to do that. We want to become a good, sincere, pure devotee of Krishna. Hence, we must know who is Lord Chaitanya. In scriptures, just one second. My slide is not moving for some reason. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, can you see the slide? Understand the truth carefully. सिद्धांत बलिया चित्ते ना कर आलसा, इहा हईते कृष्ण लागे सुदृढ़ मानस. Which means a sincere student, like all of you are very sincere students because you attend these sessions very regularly. That is a reflection of your sincerity. A sincere student should not neglect the discussion of such conclusions, considering them controversial, for such discussions strengthen the mind. Thus, one's mind becomes attached to Sri Krishna. Means what? A lot of people, for the sake of convenience, they will tell you, सब भगवान एक हैं, गणेश जी हो, शिवाजी हो, दुर्गा मैया हो, कृष्ण हो, राम हो, चैतन्य हो, सब एक हैं, इनमें कोई अंतर नहीं है. This is laziness to understand Siddhanta. These people do not want to put endeavor to understand who they are. For the convenience sake, they take the easiest stand, saying what? सब एक, सब रास्ते एक ही तरफ जाते हैं. अपने मन से जो रास्ता अच्छा लगे, just do it. It is incorrect. Why? They take the most convenient path. They are lazy in understanding Siddhanta. They're lazy in going through scriptures like Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam. which reveal the real truth. So we don't want to become students who simply want to brush, just go through. No, you want to study. Prabhupada used to say, you should study my scriptures very carefully so that we don't miss what? Siddhanta, truth, tattva. There are many students who, in spite of reading Bhagavad Gita, misunderstand Krishna because of imperfect knowledge and conclude him to be an ordinary historical personality. This one must not do. One should be particularly careful to understand the truth about Krishna. Krishna is not an ordinary personality. Bhaunam janmanam ante jnanavan mam prapadyate. Krishna reveals in Bhagavad Gita, it may take millions of lifetimes to understand who is Krishna, who am I. So when we study scriptures, we must study carefully, very attentively, so that we don't miss the truth. Because truth is always hidden. Truth is not obvious, it is hidden. It needs to be revealed through a specific process. Neophytes in devotion service must always alertly understand Krishna. How do we understand Krishna? Through the vision of revealed scriptures. शास्त्रों का अध्ययन करके, प्रामाणिक शास्त्रों का अध्ययन करके, प्रामाणिक भक्तों से श्रवण करके या प्रामाणिक गुरु की शरण लेकर हमको जानना चाहिए अथा तो ब्रह्म जिज्ञासा कौन है। ये जिज्ञासा होनी चाहिए, कौन है भगवान। इतने सारे नाम सुनते हैं हम, कोई बोलता है 33 कोटि हैं, कोई बोलता है 33 करोड़ देवी देवता हैं, होंगे, लेकिन भगवान कौन है, ये जानने की जिज्ञासा एक मनुष्य को मनुष्य बनाती। अथा तो ब्रह्म जिज्ञासा, बिकॉज यू आर ह्यूमन बीइंग, यू शुड इंक्वायर अबाउट हु इज द सुप्रीम लॉर्ड, who is maintaining this entire creation, who is giving me air, who is giving me sunlight every day, who is giving me grains, who is giving me fruits. You just can't be eating and enjoying everything without trying to find out who is supplying. This is ungratefulness. अब मान लो आपके घर पे कोई बाहर 1 लाख रुपए का एक लिफाफे में डाके छोड़ जाए, अभी क्या हम केवल उसको एंजॉय करें? नहीं, वी शुड ट्राई टू फाइंड आउट हु इज लेफ्ट, सो दैट वी कैन से थैंक यू for this, mercy, whatever. So we should be, the point being made is we should be very careful and attentive while trying to understand who the personalities are. Unless one hears about Sri Krishna from such authorities, one cannot make advancement in devotion to Krishna. Okay, so again emphasizing that we should be alert and careful while understanding. Repeat after me. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. All glories to Lord Chaitanya, all glories to Lord Nityananda, all glories to Advaita Acharya, and all glories to all the devotees of Lord Chaitanya. Chaitanya is Krishna himself, Nityananda is Balaram himself, Advaita Acharya is Sadashiv, the Mahavishnu himself, and various devotees of Krishna. All glories. How many of you firmly believe that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself? Let me see. What is the current faith in Lord Chaitanya? कितने लोग पूर्ण विश्वास है? पूर्ण मतलब पूर्ण। कुछ साल पहले मेरे को भी विश्वास नहीं था, ऑनेस्टली, मैं झूठ नहीं बोलूंगा आपसे, तो इसलिए आप भी सच बोलिए। कितने लोगों को पूर्ण विश्वास है, हृदय पे हाथ रख के बोल सकते हैं कि यस, आई नो लॉर्ड चैतन्य इज कृष्ण हिमसेल्फ? few of you, not all of you. It is okay. कुछ साल पहले मेरा भी विश्वास नहीं था, है ना, कि कृष्ण को सब जानते हैं, बचपन से हम सुनते हैं कृष्ण के। नाउ यू कैन रिमूव योर हैंड्स, थैंक यू वेरी मच। बचपन से हम जानते हैं कृष्ण कौन है, पैदा होते ही, है ना, हमको पता लग जाता है भगवान कृष्ण कौन है, यस और नो। लेकिन चैतन्य कौन है पता नहीं लगता है, इसलिए यदि हमें विश्वास नहीं है, इट इज नेचुरल, इट इज ओके, एब्सोल्युटली ओके। मैं भी गौर निताय के आगे जाके प्रार्थना करता था, हे भगवान प्लीज रिवील योरसेल्फ, आई आल्सो डोंट हैव फेथ, फर्म फेथ दैट यू आर द सुप्रीम लॉर्ड। लेकिन प्रार्थना करता था, भगवान अपने आप को प्रकट कीजिए मेरे सामने, है, मेरा विश्वास बढ़ाइए कि आप स्वयं भगवान हैं। तो भगवान ने कैसे कृपा की, भगवान ने एक मेरे को संडे लेक्चर की सेवा दी जिसका विषय था रेजिंग चैतन्य कॉन्शियसनेस, और उस लेक्चर को प्रिपेयर करने में मुझे काफी मेहनत करनी पड़ी, है, शास्त्रों को अध्ययन करना पड़ा, क्या क्या एविडेंसेस हैं ये बताने के लिए कि चैतन्य महाप्रभुवान स्वयं है। इस तरह से गौरांग महाप्रभु ने मेरे ऊपर कृपा की। मैं जानना चाहता था, भगवान से प्रार्थना करता था, भगवान कृपया प्लीज रिवील ट्रुथ अबाउट योरसेल्फ, है ना। तो एक बार आप भी हृदय में प्रार्थना कीजिए, क्योंकि सुनेंगे तो सब, लेकिन सबको भगवान रिवील नहीं करेंगे है ना। रिविलेशन इज इन प्रोपोर्शन टू द एक्सटेंट ऑफ डिजायर वी हैव, है ना। हमारे में कितनी जिज्ञासा है जानने की, उसके आधार पर भगवान अपने आप को प्रकट करते हैं। तत्र लोल्यम मूल्यम एकलम, भगवान के विषय में आध्यात्मिक जीवन में एक ही चीज इंपॉर्टेंट है और कुछ नहीं। हम कितना पढ़े हैं भौतिक रूप से वो महत्वपूर्ण नहीं है, हम कितने सुंदर हैं वो महत्वपूर्ण नहीं है, हमारे अकाउंट में कितना बैलेंस है वो महत्वपूर्ण नहीं है, हमारे घर में कितने कमरे हैं वो महत्वपूर्ण नहीं है, हमारी कितनी बड़ी गाड़ी है वो महत्वपूर्ण नहीं है, कितने गहने पहने हैं वो महत्वपूर्ण नहीं है। क्या महत्वपूर्ण है? तत्र लोल्यम मूल्यम एकलम, एक ही मूल्य है भगवान को प्राप्त करने का, वो है भगवान को प्राप्त करने का लोभ। जैसे हमको धन कमाने का लोभ होता है, अच्छी स्त्री से शादी करने का लोभ होता है, अच्छा पति पाने का लोभ होता है, खूब नाम कमाने का लोभ होता है, वैसा ही लोभ हमको भगवान की कृपा प्राप्त करने का होना चाहिए। That is the only qualification to become a sincere, pure devotee of Krishna. Nothing else. No other qualification. इसलिए गरीब से गरीब व्यक्ति भी शुद्ध भक्त बन सकता है। No material qualification required to become a nice, pure devotee of Krishna. Make sense? It is only extent of desire, how intense my desire is to know Lord Chaitanya. To that extent Lord Chaitanya will reveal himself. Okay, उसी अनुपात में भगवान अपने आप को हमारे सामने प्रकट करें। Okay, in चैतन्य चरितामृत 3 महत्वपूर्ण ग्रंथ हैं। पहला भगवत गीता, जो बताता है भगवान के सिद्धांत क्या है, भगवान ने क्या इंस्ट्रक्शन दिया है हमारे को। दूसरा महत्वपूर्ण ग्रंथ है श्रीमद् भागवतम, जो बताता है जो भगवान गीता में इंस्ट्रक्शन दिए उनका प्रैक्टिकल एप्लीकेशन, उन सिद्धांतों के ऊपर भगवान की लीलाएं, पास्ट टाइम्स ऑफ कृष्णा with his devotees, illustrating those principles which Krishna has described in Bhagavad Gita. That is Srimad Bhagavatam. लेकिन भगवान के मन में क्या चलता है उसका वर्णन आता है चैतन्य चरितामृत में। यानी कि जो गूढ़ रहस्य हैं भगवान के तत्व को लेकर, कृष्ण तत्व को लेकर उनका वर्णन चैतन्य चरितामृत में किया है ना। भगवान के मन में क्या चलता है उसकी थोड़ी चर्चा हम करेंगे आज, क्योंकि भगवान के मन में क्या था कि भगवान चैतन्य का रूप लेकर आए, क्या कारण है, क्या चल रहा था भगवान के मन में, वो भी हम आज चर्चा करेंगे। कहां से? चैतन्य चरितामृत से। सही ते गोविंदा साक्षात चैतन्य गोसाई, जीवन निस्तारीते एछे दयालु और नाई। दैट गोविंदा यानी कि कृष्ण पर्सनली अपीयर्स एज चैतन्य गोसाई। जैसे कभी कभी भगवान भेज देते हैं ना, अपने अंश अवतार को भेज देते हैं, तुम जाके एक काम करो, है ना। राम को भेजा त्रेता युग में, नरसिंह भगवान को भेजा सतयुग में, लेकिन कलयुग में भगवान कृष्ण और गोविंदा पर्सनली अपीयर्स एज चैतन्य गोसाई। He does not send anyone, but he personally appears. So Krishna is equal to Chaitanya, Chaitanya is equal to Krishna. No difference. No other Lord is as merciful in delivering the fallen souls. जीवों का उद्धार करने के लिए चैतन्य महाप्रभु से ज्यादा दयालु अवतार कहना गलत है उनको है, ज्यादा दयालु और कोई नहीं, और कोई अवतार नहीं। Even Krishna himself is not as merciful as his another form called Lord Chaitanya. So emphatically, the author Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami of Chaitanya Charitamrita stresses that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself. Swayam Bhagavan Krishna hai. No difference. He is not an incarnation of Krishna. He is not an expansion of Krishna, but he is Krishna himself. Swayam Rupa Govinda. Okay. So we should not mistake Lord Chaitanya as one of his incarnations of Krishna or one of the expansions of Krishna, but he is Krishna himself. Next chart is very busy chart. You don't have to try to read. Just I want to make a point on this chart. Very busy chart. On the top left, you see Krishna. Okay. Krishna expands in two ways. One is called Vaibhav Prakasha, another is called Prabhav Prakasha. Vaibhav Prakasha. When Krishna expands as Vaibhav Prakasha means he expands as someone who is Krishna but with different complexion and different mood. Okay, different complexion and different mood. For example, Balaram is a Vaibhav Prakash expansion of Krishna. Balaram is Krishna only, but with different complexion. Not, black like Krishna, but white. And different mood. Krishna's mood is to accept service. Sevya Bhagavan. And Balaram mood is Sevak Bhagavan, in the mood of service. Both are God. One is, master God, one is servant God. Both are same. Different color, different mood. And another expansion of Krishna is Swayam Prakasha. Swayam Prakasha means same mood, same complexion. He expands Krishna. For example, when Krishna used to dance with millions of gopis in Vraja, every gopi will have Krishna with her. So Krishna is present with every gopi, dancing with every gopi through this expansion called Prabhav Prakasha. Same color, same mood, like Krishna. So how do we know who is original Krishna? Krishna who is dancing with Radharani is original Krishna. Other Krishnas are dancing with other gopis. To differentiate between original Krishna and expansion Krishna. And then Vaibhav Prakash, Balram expands in different ways. Leela Avatara, Purusha Avatara, Guna Avatara, Shaktyavesh Avatara, Manvantara Avatara, Yuga Avatara. So many different incarnations. Balram's expansion. Balram expands. So there's so many expansions, so many incarnations, but Lord Chaitanya is Swayam Rupa Krishna, right on the top. This is Lord Chaitanya. He is not, these different avatars. He is not even Yuga avatar. He is Krishna himself. Okay? No difference between Krishna and Lord Chaitanya. Next. We'll discuss about two reasons why Lord Chaitanya appeared. One is called external reason, Bahya Karan. Another is called internal reason, Antarik Karan. Bahya means for general public. Internal confidential reason for, close associates, devotees of Krishna. So this verse from Chaitanya Charitamrita says, पर वर्तमान नाम संकीर्तना छाड़ी भाव भक्ति दिया नचाओ भुवना. I shall, Krishna is saying, I shall personally inaugurate the religion of this age called Nam Sankirtana, the congregational chanting of the holy name. I shall make the world dance in ecstasy, realizing the four mellows of loving devotional service. Krishna is saying, I will appear as Lord Chaitanya and personally inaugurate the Yuga Dharma. What is Yuga Dharma? Chanting of the holy name is the Yuga Dharma of Kali Yuga. There are four yugas, and Srimad Bhagavatam describes different Yuga Dharma for different yuga. Krite Dhat Dhyayato Vishnu. In Satyuga, Dhyayato Vishnu means meditation is the form of Yuga Dharma to realize absolute truth, to realize God. Tretayam Yajato Makhay. In Treta Yuga, performing Yajna, Swaha, Swaha, Swaha is the Yuga Dharma of Treta Yuga. Dwapare Paricharyayam. In Dwapar Yuga, very opulent worship in big temples is the Yuga Dharma of Dwapar Yuga. Kalo Tad Hari Kirtanat. And in Kali Yuga, Hari Kirtanat, chanting the holy name. Congregational. Sankirtan means devotees coming together and chanting the holy name is the Yuga Dharma of this Kali Yuga. And with the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, this Yuga Dharma is being performed across the world, across all the countries. In every country, people are dancing like this. You can see this picture. This is not from India, this is from some other country. In Ukraine, there are 55 temples alone. Worldwide, around 650, 700, 750 is expanding. So, for purpose for which Chaitanya appeared, who made it feasible? Srila Prabhupada, who took this message of Gauranga Mahaprabhu or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and took to all different streets of this world, different countries of this world. So this is external reason that I will personally come and teach people of Kali Yuga what to chant and how to chant. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So this Maha Mantra is given by who? None other than Lord Chaitanya. He inaugurated this Sankirtan movement around 550 years back. 500-550 साल पहले भगवान चैतन्य ने हमको ये महामंत्र प्रदान किया। नहीं तो हमको पता ही नहीं था युग धर्म क्या है कलयुग का। हम तो लगे हुए थे अपने अपने देवी देवताओं में without realizing the truth. So it is an extreme mercy of Lord Chaitanya on all of us that today we know the truth and we know what is the Yuga Dharma of Kali Yuga, what is the most relevant Dharma of us for us. It is simply because of unlimited mercy of Lord Chaitanya. ये तो कहाँ से पता लगता है हमारे? Then come to internal reason. भगवान के मन में क्या चलता है? भगवान के मन में क्या चल रहा था जब भगवान सोच रहे थे कि मुझे चैतन्य महाप्रभु के रूप में कलयुग में प्रकट होना है। Krishna's, who is Radha Rani? Radha Rani is internal energy of Krishna. एक है शक्ति, एक है शक्तिमान। राधा रानी है शक्ति और शक्तिमान है कृष्णा। सो शक्ति और शक्तिमान अलग नहीं हो सकते, है ना? बोथ आर इंटीग्रल टू ईच अदर, दे कैन नॉट बी सेपरेटेड। सिमिलरली राधा रानी, हु इज इंटरनल पोटेंसी ऑफ कृष्णा, is also called Haladini Shakti. The purpose of Radha Rani is to give pleasure to Krishna, to give pleasure to devotees of Krishna, to nourish devotees of Krishna. Haladini Shakti. So, जितने महत्वपूर्ण हमारे लिए भगवान कृष्ण हैं, उससे भी ज्यादा महत्वपूर्ण हमारे लिए राधा रानी। If Krishna is the supreme father, Radha Rani is the supreme mother. If Krishna is a universal father for all of us, Radha Rani is the supreme universal mother for all of us. Like Krishna has different expansions, Radha Rani has different expansions. Lakshmi ji, Rukmani, who are they? They are none other than expansions of Radha Rani. So when Krishna will see Radha Rani, while serving me, is enjoying more than what I am enjoying. So Krishna used to wonder, what is that which is giving her so much joy? जैसे आप मंदिर में देखते हैं, मंदिर में भगवान के विग्रह होते हैं अंदर, ऑल्टर के अंदर, और बाहर भक्त बैठ के कीर्तन करते हैं, नाचते हैं, प्रसाद पाते हैं, खूब आनंद लेते हैं। भगवान अंदर खड़े हैं। He's simply standing up inside and watching how his devotees are enjoying so much. So he develops a desire to enjoy like them. Let me also go and enjoy like them. And he jumps out of the altar and become part of one of the devotees. And the one who jumps out of the altar to become a devotee is Lord Chaitanya. So he wants to relish the way a devotee relishes his service. This is internal reason. Why Krishna comes? To see how is Radha Rani enjoying so much. The subject Krishna wanted to relish the loving mellow in the position of the object. Object matlab devotee. And the supreme devotee, it is Radha Rani. So he took complexion and sentiment of Srimati Radharani and appeared as devotee, not Supreme Lord. He wanted to dance like devotee, he wanted to sing like devotee. He wants to be one among the devotees and relish how wonderful it is, how blissful it is to serve Krishna. So when Krishna takes position of his supermost devotee Radharani, he becomes Lord Chaitanya. And Lord Chaitanya comes with the complexion of Lord Radharani, Tapta Kanchan Gaurangi. Molten gold is the color of Radharani. Which color? Tapta Kanchan. पिघला हुआ सोना जैसा होता है ना, वैसा रंग है राधा रानी का। उसी रंग को धारण करके चैतन्य महाप्रभु आए, इसलिए उनको गौरांगा बोलते हैं। और राधा रानी को गौरांगी बोलते हैं। राधा रानी गौरांगी एंड भगवान कृष्ण चैतन्य महाप्रभु के रूप में गौरांगा। जोर से बोलिए गौरांगा, बोलिए एक बार। नॉट एवरीबडी इज सेइंग, he might appear in front of you. Say Gauranga. So it is written, anyone who chants the name Gauranga lovingly, he is delivered immediately. Immediately. Now you can chant Gauranga. Now you're louder, I can see. Matlab nazar aaya. You saw some benefit now in chanting the name of Gauranga. Okay, so this is the first internal reason for the appearance of. You see, the devotees relish when they are singing kirtan or dancing. So Krishna wanted to enjoy like Radha. Second internal reason is to understand the transcendental mellow of himself. What is it in me that attracts Radharani so much? मेरे में ऐसा क्या है जो राधा रानी को इतना attract करता है? What is so special about me? You know, Krishna was not allowed to see mirror. Why? If he sees mirror and he sees himself, then he will not see anybody else. He himself is so attractive. You know? So there is external reason to inaugurate the Harinam Sankirtan, and internal reason he wants to relish like a devotee, supreme devotee, Radharani, and he wanted to understand what is so special about himself, which attracts devotees, which attracts Radharani. Okay, next. So Radha Krishna are originally one, right? I just read 3 verses from, I have not put the verse itself, only translation, just for your awareness. We'll not spend much time on this. The loving affairs of Sri Radha and Krishna are transcendental manifestations of Lord's internal pleasure-giving potency. Although Radha and Krishna are one in their identity, they separated themselves internally. Now these two transcendental identities have again united as what? Lord Chaitanya. I bow down to him who has manifested himself with the sentiment and complexion of Srimati Radharani, although he is Krishna himself. स्वयं कृष्ण है, लेकिन राधा रानी का रंग और राधा रानी का मूड, सेंटिमेंट लेके चैतन्य महाप्रभु के रूप में प्रकट हुए. Radha and Krishna are one and same, but they have assumed 2 bodies. Thus they enjoy each other, tasting the mellows of love. Now to enjoy rasa, they appeared in one body as Lord Chaitanya. Okay? So they are originally one, they separate to relish each other. Now again they are combined as one as Lord Chaitanya. Okay? Okay, next. And this was predicted when Krishna was born and his naming ceremony was being done by Garg Muni. This you will find in Bhagavatam. भागवतम में जब गर्ग मुनि को बुलाया जाता है कि कृष्ण का नामकरण करो, तो कृष्ण का नामकरण बहुत गुप्त रूप से होता है. उनको गौशाला में ले जाते हैं, क्योंकि जानते थे कि भगवान है, इनको ओपन नहीं बता सकते लोगों को कौन है कृष्ण. तो गौशाला में ले जाके कृष्ण बलराम का नामकरण किया. जब नामकरण किया, एक को बोला कृष्ण, एक को बोला बलराम, तो उस समय गर्ग मुनि ने ये श्लोक कहा था, आसन वर्णास त्रयो ही अस्या गृहतो अनुगम तनुः शुक्लो रक्तस तथा पीता इदानीम कृष्णताम गतः. Your son, telling whom? Nanda Maharaj. Garg Muni is telling Nanda Maharaj, your son Krishna appears as an incarnation in every millennium. कि आपको जो बेटा है ना कृष्ण, ये हर युग में आता है. और पास्ट यानी कि पूर्व काल में उन्होंने 3 अलग अलग रंग में आए. कौन कौन से? व्हाइट, रेड एंड येलो. एंड नाउ ही हैज अपीयर्ड इन ब्लैकिश कलर. व्हाइट हंस अवतार के रूप में सतयुग में, फिर यज्ञ अवतार के रूप में त्रेता युग में, और द्वापर में कृष्ण के रूप में. और येलो मतलब क्या है? येलो मतलब चैतन्य महाप्रभु के रूप में इन मोल्टन गोल्ड कलर, गौरांग कलर, येलो कलर. not in blackish color. So Krishna appears in Kali Yuga as Chaitanya in Radharani's mood and Radharani's color, which is what? Tapta Kanchan, yani ki molten gold. Okay, so it is predicted in Bhagavatam by Garg Muni while performing naming ceremony of Krishna. Okay. Another prediction in Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam is very well known scripture. इतने भागवत सप्ताह होते हैं, है ना? तो वहां से उठा के बता रहे हैं आपको कि कहां कहां लिखा है चैतन्य महाप्रभु स्वयं भगवान कृष्ण है. Very important words for all of us to even memorize. कृष्ण वर्णम तुषा कृष्णम संगोपांगास्त्र पार्षदम यज्ञे संकीर्तना प्राये युजंती ही सुमेधसा, which means कृष्ण वर्णम. कृष्ण वर्णम मतलब कृष्ण का नाम बार बार लेंगे. वर्णम मतलब अक्षर. तिशा अकृष्णम, लेकिन उनका जो रंग है अकृष्णम, कृष्ण जैसा काला नहीं है, मतलब गोरा है. ठीक है. कृष्ण वर्णम तिशा अकृष्णम संगोपांगास्त्र पार्षदम, अकेले नहीं आएंगे, साथ में अनेक पार्षदों को लेके आएंगे. ही विल कम अलोंग विद मेनी एसोसिएट्स, ही विल नॉट कम अलोन. So Pantatva, he came along with Nityananda, Sri Advaitacharya, Gadadhar, Srivas Pandit, many other associates. So he does not come alone, he comes with a team. फिर यजने संकीर्तना प्राये यजंती ही सुमेधसा. What will he do? He will worship the Lord of Kali Yuga. Who is the Lord of Kali Yuga? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. How? He will worship Sankirtana Praye, by performing Sankirtana. And such person who performs Sankirtana in Kali Yuga is Sumedasha, very, very intelligent person. So in the age of Kali, intelligent persons perform congregation chanting. Why intelligent? They know what is the Yuga Dharma of Kali Yuga. 99% of people, in fact 99.9% people do not know what is dharma. Forget about Yuga Dharma. But one who knows what is dharma and what is Yuga Dharma, that it is Sankirtana or is chanting the holy name of Krishna, he is very, very intelligent in the eyes of scriptures. And all of you are chanting the holy name to whatever extent, but you have taken up this with faith, whether you chant 1 round or 16 rounds, but you're chanting. You are the most intelligent class of this universe, this Brahmanda. It is extraordinary. It is not ordinary. Only most fortunate people are revealed with this truth that chanting of the holy name is the prime most necessity of human being currently in the age of Kali especially. So this is a prediction from Bhagavatam. We'll see many other Shastras going forward which predicts appearance of Lord Chaitanya. Okay, so we should be very, very liberal in chanting the holy name, coming together again and again and singing together, chanting together, performing kirtan, performing dance. There is no joy which can be compared to joy one receives while chanting together, while dancing together. No joy can match this kind of joy. Only devotees can recognize him, not everybody. Why he is unknown personality? Because 99% of people are non-devotees. They're not devotees. So Krishna does not reveal himself in front of them. Naham prakashe sarvasya. I will not reveal myself to everyone. Sometimes people ask question, कि आपने भगवान को देखा है क्या? हमें भी देखना है. पहले भगवान दिखाइए, फिर हम विश्वास करेंगे भगवान. अरे आपके विश्वास करने या ना करने से कुछ नहीं होता है. If you serve Krishna, Krishna will reveal. That is the only qualification. If you simply want to see Krishna, forget about it. Krishna will never reveal himself. Apana lukaite Krishna nana yatna kare. Krishna was trying hard to not reveal himself as Lord Chaitanya. Tathapi tahara bhakta jayate lekin, but devotee is very smart. They could recognize, oh, he is not ordinary person, he is Lord Chaitanya, means Lord Krishna himself. Right? So Krishna cannot stop himself revealing himself in front of devotees. So whether Lord Chaitanya is Krishna or not, who will know? Only devotees will know. Or devotees will be awarded this benediction qualification to know who Krishna is, who Lord Chaitanya is. केवल भक्तों को अधिकार है ये जानने का कि चैतन्य महाप्रभु तत्व रूप से कौन है. बाकियों को अधिकार नहीं है, इसलिए वो जान नहीं पाते. ऐसा नहीं कि जानना नहीं चाहते, they don't have the qualification to know. That's why they don't know. Okay, so abhi tak, is it okay or is it too technical? Are you able to follow? Yeah, just shake your head. Give me some confidence to proceed. Okay, thank you. कहीं लगे बहुत बहुत टेक्निकल हो रहा है, बहुत फिलोसॉफिकल हो रहा है, you can stop me. ठीक है? But I am trying to keep it as simple as possible. Okay, next. What are the weapons of Lord Chaitanya? Every, कोई ना कोई अवतार भगवान का आता है, कोई ना कोई अस्त्र शस्त्र लेके आता है. नरसिंह भगवान बड़े नाखून लेके आए थे. है ना? विष्णु आते हैं तो सुदर्शन चक्र लेके आते हैं. भगवान राम आए थे तो धनुष लेके आए थे. लेकिन भगवान चैतन्य का अस्त्र शस्त्र क्या है? जीवेरा कलमश तमो नाश करिबारे अंग उपांग नाम नाना अस्त्र धरे. The sinful life of the living beings results from ignorance. ठीक है? One becomes sinful. Why? He is ignorant of the presence of Supreme Lord. To destroy that ignorance, so Krishna does not come in Kali Yuga to destroy. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says what? Vinashaye cha dushkatam. Paritranaye sadhunam vinashaye cha dushkatam. Why I appear? To protect my devotees and to kill non-devotees. That's why I come here. That's why I descend. That's why I appear in material world. So Krishna was wondering, if I appear with a weapon in Kali Yuga to kill non-devotees, practically I have to kill everybody. The 99% people are non-devotees. यदि मैं अवतार लूं भक्तों का नाश करने के लिए, तो मुझे पूरी पृथ्वी को सफाया करना पड़ेगा. Isn't it? Because there are only a handful of devotees. Then Krishna thought, no. I should not kill them. I should kill their sinful propensity in their heart. समझे? तो जब भगवान अलग अलग अवतारों में आते हैं, राम के रूप में आते हैं तो रावण का वध कर देते हैं, नरसिंह भगवान के रूप में आते हैं हिरण्यकशिपु का वध कर देते हैं, है ना? कृष्ण के रूप में आते हैं शिशुपाल का वध कर देते हैं. लेकिन चैतन्य महाप्रभु किसी का वध करने नहीं आते, क्योंकि वध करेंगे तो सबका वध करना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि सब लोग रावण हैं कलयुग में, सब लोग हिरण्यकशिपु हैं. तो इसलिए भगवान कलयुग में ऐसा शस्त्र अस्त्र लेके आते हैं जिससे व्यक्ति ना मरे, लेकिन उसके अंदर पाप करने की प्रवृत्ति मर जाए, पाप करने की भावना नष्ट हो जाए. तो क्या उनके अस्त्र शस्त्र हैं चैतन्य महाप्रभु के? पहला, उनके एसोसिएट्स, यानी कि लॉर्ड नित्यानंद, अद्वैत आचार्य, अद्वैत पंडित, श्रीवास ठाकुर. दूसरे, उनके भक्त जो प्रचार करते हैं. और तीसरे, भगवान का नाम. ये 3 वेपन्स हैं चैतन्य महाप्रभु के, जिनसे किसी का वध करने की जरूरत नहीं है, लेकिन उनके अंदर जो पाप करने की प्रवृत्ति है उसका वध हो जाता है. दैट इज डिस्ट्रॉयड. Sinful propensity is destroyed by association of devotees and by chanting the holy name. यदि समाज में हमको शांति लानी है, लोगों में अच्छे गुण उत्पन्न करने हैं, उनके अंदर पाप करने की प्रवृत्ति को समाप्त करना है, तो उनको दो चीजें देनी है, एक भक्तों का संग और दूसरा भगवान का नाम। सारी बुराइयां समाप्त हो जाए। मोस्ट easiest, simplest and practical method of removing chaos in the society. जब प्रभुपाद गए थे अमेरिका में, तो वहां पर हिप्पीज वर consuming so much of drug, they were all drug addicts, and US government spent millions of dollars to reform them, but they could not. Prabhupada went, taught them Hare Krishna Mahamantra, taught them instructions of Bhagavad Gita, taught them how to eat prasadam, and killed all their sinful propensities. To the extent that hippies became Brahmana, they developed Brahminical qualities, wonderful qualities, simply by chanting and associating with devotees. Yeah. So he comes to deliver this to masses. Okay. And the Hare Krishna Mahamantra Lord Chaitanya has given is not ordinary Mahamantra. It's not ordinary mantra like many other mantras. Sometimes people ask, अरे वो वाला मंत्र कर लो, ये मंत्र कर लो, तो क्या अंतर है दोनों? नहीं, बहुत अंतर है। ये दो श्लोक बहुत महत्वपूर्ण। I'll read so you'll understand why this is important and this is special. One who says that 10 million Ashwamedha sacrifices are equal to the chanting of the holy name of the Lord Krishna is undoubtedly an atheist. He is sure to be punished by Yamaraj. What does it mean? Can anybody explain? क्या मतलब है इसका? क्या मतलब है इसका? It is glorification of Mahamantra, but in what way? Yes, Shailja Mataji.
प्रभु जी की कितने भी हम अश्वमेध यज्ञ करें, कितने भी मिलियंस ऑफ अश्वमेध करें, वो भी इसके बराबर प्रभु नाम के हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र के बराबर नहीं हो सकते हैं। ये उससे भी कहीं ज्यादा है।
यदि कोई कहता है ना कि भगवान का नाम जपने से हजारों लाखों अश्वमेध यज्ञ करने का फायदा होता है, तो बोलते हैं वो व्यक्ति जो है मूर्ख है ना, एक नंबर का एथीस्ट है। ये महाराज उसको पकड़ पकड़ के मारेगा। तो ये कहता है कि भगवान के नाम का जप करने से हजारों लाखों अश्वमेध यज्ञों का फायदा मिलता है। नो कंपैरिजन between chanting of the holy name and any other pious activity like performing Ashwamedh. समझ आया आपको? Ishita Mata, you also wanted to explain. Please go ahead. Where are you? Mamta Mataji also wants to. Yes, Mataji. Mamta Mataji, quickly. Time come.
Prabhuji, I didn't get it, Prabhuji. One who says 10 million Ashwamedha sacrifices are equal to the chanting of holy name of Lord Krishna is undoubtedly an atheist. He is sure to be punished by Yamaraja.
समझ नहीं आया आपको?
And Prabhuji, he means to say that if Ashwamedha sacrifices are performed, if they are compared to the holy name of chanting of Lord Krishna, then he is definitely an atheist. He doesn't understand actually the difference between both.
And doesn't understand that Ashwamedh Yajna is material. It gives material benefits, and Mahamantra is transcendental, spiritual benefits. No comparison. No comparison. He cannot compare Mahamantra with any pious activity like, opening hospitals, opening anathalayas, blood donation camps. No comparison between chanting of the holy name and any other material pious activity. Comparing themselves is itself offensive. One should not even compare them. That is the glory of holy name. नीचे लिखा है, even if one distributes 10 million cows in charity during an eclipse of sun, lives at the confluence of Ganges and Yamuna for millions of years, or gives a mountain of gold in sacrifice to Brahmanas, he does not earn 100th part of the merit derived from chanting Hare Krishna. Just imagine people who have been chanting for the last many years, how much of wealth they have accumulated, which is beyond even mountain of gold. समझ आया आपको? Glory of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. If Krishna himself is coming to give something, it has to be special, na? It cannot be ordinary. Make sense? यदि भगवान स्वयं कुछ देने के लिए आ रहे हैं पर्सनली हमको, वो साधारण कैसे हो सकता है? How can it be ordinary? It has to be extraordinary. So Hare Krishna Mahamantra is extraordinary. असाधारण है, साधारण नहीं. Making sense? So chant the holy name with faith, lot of conviction. ये सबका वीडियो बंद देखता हूं तो मुझे डर लगता है, ये पता नहीं क्या क्या कर रहे हैं पीछे, लेक्चर सुन रहे हैं या कुछ और भी कर रहे हैं साथ साथ. बिजली बचती है क्या वीडियो बंद करने से? Then I'll also save some electricity. If you save electricity by switching off videos, nahi na? है ना? Please be merciful on yourself so that you remain attentive while hearing. You can understand the value of this session. I hope you're able to, how important this is. You know? So please keep your videos on and be attentive. Okay. My humble request to everyone. Okay, next. So conclusion is, Hare Krishna Mahamantra is, this small kid, how happy he is chanting the holy name. See, on the right hand side. Yeah? So this is special. And only special people in this Kali Yuga will get an opportunity to chant the holy name. Conclusive truth is revealed with the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. There's another nice verse which says, थोड़ा ध्यान सुनिएगा, है ना? समझने में थोड़ा हो सकता है कष्ट हो या मुश्किल हो, पर समझना बहुत आसान, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है इसको. I offered my obeisances to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, by whose mercy even an ignorant child can swim across the ocean of conclusions about ultimate truth, which is full of the crocodiles of various theories. Which means, जैसे मान लो एक बच्चे को समुद्र पार करना है और समुद्र के अंदर many crocodiles है. How easy it is for him to cross? It is impossible. Correct? Is it possible for a child to cross ocean? That too, which is full of crocodiles? Is it possible? Tell me. Is impossible. Next to impossible. Similarly, in the current age, there are so many theories about spirituality, so many misinformed understandings about spirituality, which are like different crocodiles. It is so difficult to find out what is the actual truth. आप 10 लोगों से बात कीजिए, आपको 10 लोग अलग अलग दर्शन का ज्ञान देंगे. कोई बोलेगा ये भगवान, कोई बोलेगा ये भगवान, कोई बोलेगा ये भगवान, कोई बोलेगा ये रास्ता, कोई बोलेगा ये रास्ता, कोई बोलेगा ये रास्ता. आप सर पकड़ के रह जाएंगे. So in the current age wherein there are unlimited theories about spirituality, it is extremely difficult to find out what is the real truth about Supreme Lord. But one who takes shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is revealed his truth, which is impossible to get otherwise. One who chants the holy name with sincerity, he is revealed all the truth. How Chaitanya is revealing truth about himself today to this audience? Why? It is his mercy that you're able to learn what you're learning today. Otherwise, very difficult to find out these truths, to navigate and find out what is the ultimate truth. Very difficult, next to impossible. लेकिन हमारे ऊपर महाप्रभु की कृपा हो रही है, इसलिए हम इस ज्ञान को प्राप्त कर पा रहे हैं. हम भगवान के नाम का जप करते हैं, इसलिए हमारे सामने ये ट्रुथ, ये सत्य प्रकट हो रहा है, ये तत्व प्रकट हो रहा है. अन्यथा बहुत मुश्किल है. We can't measure our fortune. How fortunate we are. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes only once in one day of Brahma, and one day of Brahma is 311 trillion years. 311 ट्रिलियन ईयर्स में चैतन्य महाप्रभु स्वयं एक बार आते हैं बस. और वो कब आए थे? अभी 500 साल पहले, हमारे कलयुग के अंदर. हाउ फॉर्चुनेट वी आर. हमारी उम्र कितनी है? 60-70 साल. हमारे 60-70 साल के आसपास चैतन्य महाप्रभु आ गए, उस कलयुग के अंदर आ गए. एंड हु कम्स ओनली वंस इन 311 ट्रिलियन ईयर्स, one day of Brahma, 12 hours of Brahma. How fortunate we are. We can't count our fortune. And no other incarnation has offered something which Chaitanya has offered to us. Krishna Prem. Many incarnations came, offered many things, but not what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has offered. हमारे लिए देखो, सतयुग में सतयुग के लोगों के लिए नरसिंह भगवान आए, त्रेता युग के लिए राम आए, द्वापर के लिए कृष्ण स्वयं आए. हमारे लिए कौन आए? कौन आए? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So who is more important than Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? He came only for us, not Krishna, not Ram, not Narasimha Bhagavan. Who came for us? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came for us. So our Lord is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. As simple as that. He only came to rescue us, not others. Okay. Now, how he would look like? You can see this picture. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in Jagannath Puri, one of the painters of King Pratap Rudra, who was a king that time, he drew a picture of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And this is that. You can see how beautiful Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is. This is like, I don't know how they would have preserved this picture. He was very tall. His hands will go up till his knees. Long, long hands. Very tall. And this is his pranam mantra, which was given by Srila Rupa Goswami. So you recite after me so that you also can learn and recite every day.
Namo Mahavadanaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishna Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nami Bhagavate Shri Namaha.
Thank you, Mataji. Okay, so please recite after me. Namo Mahavadanaya. बोलिए. Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnai Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gaurat Se Namaha. Namo Mahavadanaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnai Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gaurat Se Namaha. I offer my respectful obeisances unto Sri Chaitanya, who is the most merciful incarnation. He has appeared in golden color for the purpose of freely distributing pure love of Krishna. Why he is so merciful, we'll realize, we'll see now. Why he is called Mahavadanaya, most merciful of all incarnations. Right? Let's see now. Can you spot the difference between the two pictures? Quickly, raise your hand if you are sure, if you can spot the difference between the two pictures. दोनों में क्या अंतर है? कौन इसको समझा सकता है? तो श्या माता जी, yes.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam everyone. The major difference I see is that the devotee of Krishna, in one of the pictures with Draupadi, everyone who is surrounding her is materialist and karm-kandi people. But here, all the devotees are surrounded by Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So I think that's the major difference.
Okay, there is some very important difference in the pictures. ये शैलजा माता जी ध्यान से देखिए.
जी प्रभु जी, इसमें वो पुकार कर रहे हैं, द्रौपदी भगवान को पुकार रहे हैं वो, और रक्षा के लिए पुकार रहे हैं. इसमें चैतन्य प्रभु उनके लिए प्रेम में प्रेमाभूत होके प्रभु के लिए कीर्तन कर रहे हैं. उनके अंदर भाव में होके उनकी भक्ति में रत हैं इसमें चैतन्य महाप्रभु और उनके सारे भगत. और यहाँ पे अपनी रक्षा के लिए पुकार रहे हैं.
अभी सुनिए इसमें क्या डिफरेंस है. Technically there is a difference between the two. In one picture, Draupadi is being disrobed in the assembly, correct? And Draupadi went to Bhishma, she went to Dhritarashtra, she went to Dronacharya for help. Nobody helped. And Krishna did not help. Unless Draupadi shouted and surrendered unto Krishna, then only Krishna came to rescue Draupadi. Otherwise, he did not come. भगवान कृष्ण तब आए जब द्रौपदी ने कृष्ण की शरण ली. जब तक शरण नहीं ली तब तक कृष्ण नहीं आए. तो कृष्णा's mercy is conditional. येन यथा मम प्रपद्यन्ते ताम तथैव भजाम्यहम्. जिस हद तक आप समर्पित होंगे उस हद तक मेरा आशीर्वाद मिलेगा. यानी कि जितना पे करोगे उतना मिलेगा, उससे ज्यादा नहीं मिलेगा, है ना? समझ रहे हैं ना? दिस इज कृष्णा. यू हैव टू फर्स्ट सरेंडर टू कृष्णा. कृष्णा सेज व्हाट? कृष्णा कंडीशन क्या है? सर्वधर्मान परित्यज्य माम एकम शरणं व्रज. सब धर्मों को छोड़कर पहले मेरी शरण लो, उसके बाद मेरे से बात करना, है ना? दिस इज कृष्णा. समझ रहे हैं? कृष्णा कम्स only when you take his shelter. When you called him, when Draupadi called him with so much of helplessness, then Krishna came. On the other side, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself is going street to street and delivering Krishna prem. ले लो भाई, ले लो भाई, ले लो, please take, please take, please take. समझ आया आपको? है? एक को पूरा समर्पण चाहिए, एक को कुछ नहीं चाहिए. जैसे भी हो आके ले लो. दिस इज अ बोनस बोनेंजा. प्लीज कम एंड टेक. आई विल गिव यू इवन इफ यू नॉट क्वालिफाइड. टेक इट. नहीं लेते तो पकड़ पकड़ के देते हैं. है ना? पकड़ पकड़ के. भगवान के भक्ति ऐसे हैं, पकड़ पकड़ के आप कराएंगे. जब करो, जब किया कि नहीं किया, पूछते रहते हैं आपसे, जब किया कि नहीं किया. ये चैतन्य महाप्रभु कृपा है. भगवान कृष्ण नहीं करेंगे ऐसा जब तक आप स्वयं जाएंगे नहीं, नाक नहीं रगड़ेंगे भगवान के सामने, बोलेंगे हे भगवान आप ही मेरे भगवान हैं, आप ही मेरे सब कुछ हैं, मैं आपको समर्पित हूं. तब अच्छा ठीक है, तो कृपा मिल जाएगी. लेकिन चैतन्य महाप्रभु अपने भक्तों को छोड़ देते हैं पीछे. जाओ जाओ, पकड़ के रखो इनको. दिस इज चैतन्य महाप्रभु. दिस इज philosophically difference between Krishna and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sorry. I loaded something. Yes. Okay. So Krishna is bound by what he said in Bhagavad Gita. What he said? Ye yatha mam prapadyante ताम तथैव भजामि हम। जिस भाव से जो मेरी शरण लेगा उस भाव से मैं उसका भजन करूंगा, यानी कि उसका रक्षा करूंगा, उस पर कृपा करूंगा। और चैतन्य महाप्रभु क्या बोलते हैं, यारे देखो तारे कहो कृष्ण उपदेश, नो क्वालिफिकेशन। जो भी मिल जाए उसको आप कृष्ण भक्ति दे दो, कृष्ण प्रेम दे दो, नो क्वालिफिकेशन रिक्वायर्ड। डोंट आस्क हिम हिज क्वालिफिकेशन बिकॉज नोबडी इज क्वालिफाइड इन कलियुगा। जस्ट गो एंड डिलीवर to everyone. This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and hence he is called most merciful form of Krishna. Okay, makes sense? Yes. Next, now you can find out who is more merciful, Krishna or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. हैं हमारी रक्षा करने वाले भगवान चैतन्य। हमारी जैसी स्थिति है उस स्थिति में तो भगवान हमें तो देखेंगे भी नहीं, कृष्ण देखेंगे भी नहीं। We have so many sinful desires still in our heart. Krishna will not even look at us. And today we are chanting the holy name. We are reading Gita, reading Bhagavatam, taking association devotees. How? Simply due to the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. Okay. Who deserves the bigger currency note? There are three examples in front of you. There is one person who is healthy, but he is also sitting and begging. Another person who doesn't have hands, he is begging. Another fully gone. All his limbs are almost, does not exist. Very, painful condition. Who deserves more mercy or more donation? First, second, third. Tell me, you can write down in message. Who deserves bigger currency note? Quickly write down. Third, okay. Third. They're all right. Why third? To his condition is the most, क्या बोलेंगे उसको, fallen, and hence he deserves highest mercy. कोई होगा तो दो, मान लो कि किसी के पॉकेट में अलग अलग करेंसी नोट्स हैं, जो पहला है उसको देगा 5 रुपए का नोट, इससे ज्यादा नहीं। जो दूसरा है उसको मैं 20 रुपए का या 50 रुपए का नोट या 100 रुपए का नोट। जो तीसरा है उसके हृदय में इतनी करुणा आएगी कि वो 2000 का नोट निकाल के दे देगा। Yes or no? He needs it. His condition is very bad. Similarly, condition of Kali Yuga is like the third person. प्रायेन अल्पायु सबया कलो अस्मिन युगे जना मंद सुमंद मतयो मंद भाग्य पतिता. O learned one, in this iron age of Kali, men have short lives. 60-70 साल की उम्र है, ऊपर से they are quarrelsome, हमेशा झगड़ते रहते हैं, they are lazy, आलसी हैं, misguided, unlucky, and above all always disturbed. This is the condition of people of Kali Yuga, most fallen of all yugas. Satyuga are like first person, Treta Dwapar like second person, Kali Yuga like third person. Shukdev Goswami predicts symptoms of Kali Yuga. He says, O king, religion, truthfulness, cleanliness, tolerance, mercy, duration of life, physical strength, memory, all will diminish day by day because of the powerful influence of Kali. Kali के प्रभाव से ये सब धीरे धीरे खत्म हो जाएंगे. So this is our condition, people of Kali Yuga, and hence we deserve the highest mercy. Yes or no? And hence Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, most merciful. Why? Our condition is like that. We can't do anything. We can't perform yajna. We can't meditate. We can't, worship in opulent temples. We can't do anything. Krishna said, at least chant the holy name. This much we can do. Just use your tongue and your ears, nothing else. I know you can't do anything. You can't perform yajna. I know you can't meditate. You can't perform worship, but at least chant the holy name. This is, and deliver the same result. One who gets result by meditating for thousands of years, he gets the same result by simply chanting the holy name. Okay. So this is the mercy. This is like 2000 rupee note. कालेर दोषा निधे राजन अस्ति एको महान गुना कीर्तनाद एव कृष्णस्य mukta sangha param vichit. My dear king, although Kali Yuga is an ocean of faults, there is still one good quality about this age. And what is that? Simply by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, one can become free from material bondage and be promoted to the transcendental kingdom. केवल भगवान का नाम जप करने से व्यक्ति दुखों से भरे भौतिक जगत को छोड़कर सुख से भरे अध्यात्म जगत में प्रवेश कर सकता है. By simply chanting the holy name. This is the highest mercy given by the most merciful form of Krishna, who is none other than Lord Chaitanya. Okay. Krishna himself came as Chaitanya to deliver this mercy. Now, quickly, I'll tell you different evidences from different scriptures so that our conviction further goes up. Garud Puran says, in the first part of Kali Yuga, in the initial years of Kali Yuga, I will appear in my complete spiritual form in Mayapura, Navadipa, and become the son of Shachi. So the birthplace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Mayapura, and mother's name is Shachi. Both predicted in Garud Puran. Okay. Then another Garud Puran. In the first part of Kali Yuga, the Supreme Lord in the golden complexion will become the husband of Lakshmi. So his wife's name also is predicted, Lakshmi. Then he will become a sannyasi. That also is predicted and reside near Lord Jagannath. He spent 18 years in Jagannath Puri. That is also predicted in Garud Puran. Next, Narasimha Puran. The Supreme Lord, who assumed the form of half man, half lion in Satyuga to cure a dreadful disease that had devastated the Daityas, and who appearing as Ram conquered the 10-headed Ravana in Treta Yuga, and who removed the burden of earth in Dwapar Yuga and protected the cowherd men of Rajapura, will be the Lord by the name Chaitanya. His name is also predicted in Kali Yuga. He will have a golden form and he will take pleasure in chanting the holy name, Lord's holy name. Narasimha Puran also talks about him. Naradiya Puran also talks about him. Bhavishya Puran also talks about him. Matsya Puran also talks about him. All the well-known scriptures have predicted the appearance of most merciful form of Krishna called Lord Chaitanya. Okay. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. And with his mercy, Srila Prabhupada could take this message of Lord Chaitanya to the whole of the world. And because of Srila Prabhupada's mercy, we have been able to get access to this wonderful secret weapon of Lord Chaitanya, the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Okay. So, all of your altars, आपके मंदिर में ये pictures जरूर होनी चाहिए. Then only you can worship Lord Chaitanya. No? You can keep a picture of Gaur Nitai on the left hand side. You can keep picture of Panch Tattva, and also you should have a picture of Prabhupada, because we cannot get access to Lord without a guru in between. You know? So we can access the mercy of Chaitanya through Srila Prabhupada. So all altars should have these pictures. So I'll send this presentation or these pictures. You can take a print, get it framed, and keep in your altar and worship every day. How do you worship? Just do some kirtan in front of them. They're happy. Nothing more than that. Okay. I wanted to sing this Gauranga Balita Habe, but I don't have time. It's 11:10, 11:30 is children class. So I'll send this video. You can listen yourself. You can take a screenshot of this lyrics. Just take a screenshot and I'll send a video on this. And we also wanted to do Gaura meditation. Tushar Mataji very kindly shared this. That also I'll send it, in group. श्री प्रभुपाद की जय, गौर भक्त की जय। Yes, over to you for your comments, questions, if you have any. Yes, Huma Mataji.
हरे कृष्णा सर। मेरे मन में एक सवाल ये आया, आपने बताया सारे जितने भगवान हुए सबके पास कोई आर्म होता है, ऐसे ही सबके साथ में कोई अन्य जीव भी होता है, जैसे कोई जैसे भगवान गणेश के साथ में उनका वाहन मूषक होता है, ऐसे सबके साथ में। तो चैतन्य महाप्रभु के साथ में ऐसा कुछ एसोसिएशन है क्या?
ये जो पंच तत्व हैं माता जी, है ना, जीव नहीं है। Like he came along with associates, like Nityananda is Balram himself, Advaita Acharya is Sadashiv himself, Mahavishnu, दोनों combined अवतार हैं। Gadadhar Pandit is Radharani, and Shiva's Thakur is incarnation of Narad Muni, a devotee. So he came along with these associates and many other associates, but not in any animal form, like many of the demigods come. Yes, Sunil.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्ण।
प्रभु जी, जैसे द्रौपदी ने भगवान को पुकारा था मदद के लिए, तो भगवान कृष्ण तो उनके परिवार के सदस्य थे, तब भी उनको पुकारना पड़ा। लेकिन प्रहलाद महाराज जी के केस में भगवान स्वयं प्रकट हुए थे, ऐसा कैसे है?
तो जब द्रौपदी ने she tried first other options, correct? She tried Bhishma, she tried Dronacharya, she did not try Krishna in the beginning. प्रहलाद महाराज तो 24 घंटा कृष्ण के स्मरण में रहते थे, है ना, तो वो तो जब भी चाहेंगे भगवान प्रकट होते। अंतर क्या है, द्रौपदी को बुलाना पड़ा क्योंकि द्रौपदी ने पहले कृष्ण का स्मरण नहीं किया, और प्रहलाद तो 24 घंटा नित्य भगवान कृष्ण के स्मरण में रहते थे, इसलिए भगवान अपने आप प्रकट हो गए, बुलाने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ी, है ना। प्रहलाद महाराज एक भी क्षण भगवान कृष्ण का चिंतन छूटता नहीं था उनसे, तो इसलिए पुकारने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती। ऐसे भक्तों को पुकारने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती, भगवान तैयार रहते हैं उनकी सुरक्षा करने के लिए। भगवान का सुदर्शन चक्र हमेशा घूमता रहता है भक्तों के आसपास उनकी रक्षा करने के लिए, पता है आपको? सुदर्शन चक्र हमेशा भक्तों की रक्षा करता रहता है निरंतर, जो ऐसे भक्त, प्रहलाद जैसे भक्त हैं। ये शैलजा माता जी।
It is very apt explanation of what Prabhuji just asked. Very nice explanation. Prabhuji, मेरा प्रश्न था कि मेरा जिज्ञासा थी कि क्या हमें इसी से रिलेटेड है थोड़ा, कि क्या हमें भगवान को पुकारना ही पड़ता है प्रार्थना करके, या ऐसे भी कहते हैं कि वो तो अंतर्यामी है, सबके घर में रह रहे हैं, उनको तो सब पता है कि किसको क्या प्रॉब्लम है, तो क्या हमको ये सोचना चाहिए कि उनको पता है, हम बस उनको जप रहे हैं सारे टाइम, अपना सतत जप कर रहे हैं और उन्हीं को भज रहे हैं सारे टाइम? उनकी प्रहलाद महाराज जैसे तो नहीं जप सकते नेचुरली हम लोग, ऑर्डिनरी मॉर्टल्स।
तो
अगर
यदि हम प्रहलाद महाराज जैसे हैं तो आवश्यकता नहीं है, उनके जैसे नहीं है तो फिर बुलाना पड़ेगा प्रार्थना करने। जैसे जड़ भरत कथा आती है भागवतम में, वो भी प्रहलाद महाराज जैसे थे, हमेशा 24 घंटा भगवान के स्मरण में रहते थे। उनको कुछ आदिवासी पकड़ के ले गए उनकी बलि देने के लिए काली माता के सामने, वो चले गए चुपचाप, उन्होंने कोई विरोध भी नहीं किया, चले गए। उनको नहलाया धुलाया खिलाया, फिर उनका सर काटने वाले थे, काली मैया और मूर्ति में से निकल आई, प्रकट हो गई और उसने उनका वध किया जो जड़ भरत को वध करना चाहते थे। तो जड़ भरत को बुलाने की आवश्यकता नहीं पड़ी। अम्बरीश महाराज और दुर्वासा मुनि का प्रसंग आपने सुना है, जो दुर्वासा मुनि ने मारने का प्रयास किया तो अम्बरीश महाराज को बुलाने का प्रयास नहीं करना पड़ा, भगवान स्वयं सुदर्शन चक्र भेज दिए। तो ऐसे भक्तों को आवश्यकता नहीं, भगवान तत्पर रहते हैं ऐसे भक्तों की रक्षा करने के लिए। लेकिन हम जैसे भक्त जो पूर्ण रूप से समर्पित नहीं है ना, तो हम मुश्किल से कुछ समय ही भगवान को दे पाते हैं, और उसमें भी भगवान का स्मरण ठीक से नहीं कर पाते, हमारी स्थिति बड़ी खराब है। तो हमको प्रार्थना करनी चाहिए भगवान से, भगवान के सामने नमन करना चाहिए, झुकना चाहिए, है ना? फिर कृपा प्राप्त हो। और प्रार्थनाएं हमको अपने मन से नहीं करनी चाहिए, जैसी प्रार्थनाएं हमारे शुद्ध भक्तों ने की है, वैष्णव सॉन्ग, क्योंकि वो 3 गुणों से मुक्त हैं। हमारी प्रार्थनाएं भी 3 गुणों से प्रभावित रहती हैं, तो उनमें भी ज्यादा दम नहीं है, प्रार्थना भी दम नहीं है। इसलिए प्रार्थना करनी चाहिए जैसी कुंती महारानी ने की, ब्रह्मा जी ने की, प्रहलाद महाराज ने की, ऐसी प्रार्थनाओं का स्मरण करना चाहिए। वो हमारी स्थिति बताते हैं, लेकिन शुद्ध भाव से। तो वैष्णव गीत गाने चाहिए। ठीक है माता जी। यस तो सॉरी हिमांशु प्रभु जी काफी देर से वेट कर रहे हैं।
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्ण।
मैंने कुछ स्क्रिप्चर में पढ़ा था लॉर्ड चैतन्य के बारे में। उन्होंने तो पुरी में जो देहत्याग किया था से 1534 में, मीन्स 1486 में उनका बॉर्न हुआ था, 18 फरवरी। फिर वो पुरी में उनका देहत्याग हुआ था। He was very short lived. Within 48 years, I mean, say he expired. But is there any specific reason for that? Because if he could have lived for a long time.
So incarnation appears for a certain purpose. When purpose delivered, they disappear. है ना? तो वो प्रकट होते हैं, आप प्रकट होते हैं, अपना काम करके चले जाते हैं। तो उनका कितना समय रहेंगे वो डिपेंड करता है कितना समय लगेगा उस काम करने के लिए। चैतन्य महाप्रभु सर्व द पर्पस ऑफ प्रोपेगेटिंग संकीर्तन मूवमेंट एंड डिसअपीयर्ड, है ना? तो हम और दूसरा हमको ध्यान रखना चाहिए, जब हम भगवान के विषय में बोलते हैं, उनके प्रकट या अप्रकट में, तो उनके विषय में हमको बोलना चाहिए अपीयर एंड डिसअपीयर। जन्म मृत्यु शब्दों का इस्तेमाल या देह त्याग का इस्तेमाल है हमको नहीं करना चाहिए, क्योंकि वो शब्द हमारे जैसे लोगों के लिए हैं जिसका भौतिक शरीर है। कृष्ण का भौतिक शरीर नहीं होता है, आध्यात्मिक शरीर होता है। तो सूर्य की तरह उड़ते हैं फिर चले जाते हैं
जी।
यानी कि अपीयर एंड डिसअपीयर, प्रकट अप्रकट, भगवान के विषय में ऐसे बोलना चाहिए। ठीक है प्रभु जी। थैंक यू प्रभु जी। ये तो श्याम माता जी।
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam, everyone. So I had, I this thing just came in my mind that when we read about, there's this one story of Jagai and Madhai. So how Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda Prabhu delivered them. So, and the story said about how sinful they were and how they did all possible sins. And even though I feel there are so many of the major sins which I think I have not committed, yet how they were not actively looking for getting mercy, but they got the mercy. But since we are looking actively for mercy, then why sometimes we are still struggling for it?
तो आप ये लेक्चर सुन रहे हैं, इज इट नथिंग लेस देन मर्सी? यू आर चैंटिंग, इज इट नथिंग, इज इट लेस देन मर्सी? नो, you got so much to know about Lord Chaitanya today is also a mercy. So when Jagai Madhai incident, who hit Lord Nityanand?
I don't remember that precisely.
Maybe I think Jagai. But when he was hitting, the other boy tried to stop him. And it, don't do this, don't do this. And that captured Nityanand's heart, Chaitanya's heart. That act of compassion which he manifested for a fraction of a moment, that actually created this historical event that they both got mercy. So when we show compassion for other living entities and try to engage them in Krishna consciousness, we get mercy faster than what otherwise we get through our own sadhana. So यदि हमको कृष्ण चैतन्य महाप्रभु कृपा चाहिए, तो हमको ज्यादा से ज्यादा लोगों को भगवान कृष्ण जोड़ना चाहिए, महामंत्र देना चाहिए, उनको जप करने प्रेरित करना चाहिए. That is the expression of our compassion for other living entities. Then this mercy will come faster. Like the guy got it faster, just by a fraction of compassion for a fraction of a second, isn't it? That is the quickest way to attain his mercy. Yes, Kuldeep.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Right.
Thank you for the session. It was wonderful. Dandat pranam to everyone present. I just had this thing in mind. I was watching this lecture by Amog Leela Prabhuji, and he mentioned that how we're not in Kali Yuga abhi, but we're transitioning towards it. And there is a period of 10,000 years that is the golden age. So, Prabhuji, is this, and in this golden age, all the devotees will, all the people who will worship will actually progress very much faster than other people in other times in these 10,000 years. So, Prabhuji, is this called a golden age because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was there like
Yes,
500
yes,
years?
yes. So 10,000 years after Lord Chaitanya is a golden period in Kali Yuga, which means there's a possibility of getting association of devotees. There's a possibility that somebody will come and teach you Bhagavad Gita. There's a possibility that you'll be encouraged to eat prasadam. There's a possibility of getting association of devotees in the first 10,000 years out of 4,30,000 years. So we are in the most fortunate era of Kali Yuga. So you must fully capitalize on this fortune awarded to all of us. Not available later. Later on, things will become very chaotic in Kali Yuga. And people will eat other people because anna paida nahi hoga. They'll simply eat dry flesh. Like age will fall down significantly to 18, 20 years. Horrible. 12th canto Bhagavatam predicts what is going to happen in Kali Yuga later on. So today with whatever mercy, Krishna's mercy, we have got birth now in the first part of initial years of in that golden era of Kali Yuga. And we have access to everything. We have access to devotees, we have access to Mahamantra, we have access to Gita Bhagavatam. We must make the full use of this opportunity, golden opportunity, and get away from this material world. Otherwise, might be too late. So there is no other priority important than this. We must write it down and see it every day, live it every day. There is no other priority other than this. Okay. Yes, Mahajan Prabhuji. Maybe last question.
लास्ट क्वेश्चन हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी, मुझे पता है 11:30 आपका नया नेक्स्ट सेशन शुरू होना है. मुझे एक सवाल आया अभी, सवाल इस पिछले सवाल के ऊपर कुलदीप प्रभु जी के ऊपर. अभी आप कह रहे हैं कि 10,000 साल जो है अच्छा पीरियड है ये. ऑन दी कॉन्ट्रेरी हम पिछले 50-60 साल से देख रहे हैं अपनी लाइफ में देयर इज डिग्रेडेशन इन द सोसाइटी. तो वो वी आर मूविंग, सो फॉर माय ऑब्जर्वेशन दैट वी हैव इन लास्ट 50 years वी हैव मूव्ड अवे फ्रॉम द God and prayers and we compared to what we saw maybe 50 years ago. तो ये क्या, ये कोई साइकिल है जिसमें डिग्रेडेशन आएगा उसका?
No, you're right. So degradation will continue to happen because it is Kali Yuga, right? But if there was no Hare Krishna movement, it would have been faster.
Okay.
But the Hare Krishna movement is spreading,
Okay.
right? Earlier 40-50 centers, now 700 centers. It is spreading.
Okay.
Now our duty is to spread it as much as possible and save as many people as possible of this Kali Yuga.
Good point.
Kali Yuga will continue to deteriorate because of his sinful propensities. But we can arrest it, we can reduce it to some extent with our sincere efforts.
Okay.
Kali Yuga means large part of population is affected.
Right.
There are only a handful of people who are going to rescue.
अच्छा, एक आपने जो बुक्स भेजी थी उसमें बुक्स में प्रभुपदा जी के गुरु जी के बारे में लिखा था लास्ट फ्यू पेजेस में उनकी हिस्ट्री के बारे में. He was promoting more of Krishna consciousness than Chaitanya consciousness. Is it right or wrong?
The same thing actually. See, what did Lord Chaitanya teach us? Surrender to Krishna. He
Correct.
taught us what? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Right.
Hare Ram, Hare. So if you become Chaitanya conscious, means you will become Krishna conscious.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Becoming Chaitanya conscious means what? Following the instruction of Lord Chaitanya, which is what? Chant the holy name sincerely and become Krishna conscious. So Chaitanya consciousness is a means to attain Krishna consciousness.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so thank you so much, everybody, for taking out your time, for being patient listener. It's almost 2 hours now. 2 hours, correct? Almost 2 hours now. If you have any question, you can write to me personally. I'll try addressing them. Okay? Hare Krishna. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Gaurav Bhaktivinoda ki jai. Thank you very much.